Canada officially has a new Prime Minister. While there are questions surrounding how long Mark Carney will be leader before a federal election is called, arriving at Rideau Hall this morning, he pledged to get straight to work. Carney was sworn in alongside his cabinet picks, and unlike his predecessor, who held a 36-person cabinet, Carney's list includes just 23 ministers. In a statement from the Prime Minister's office, he referred to it as a new, leaner and focused group. Tessa Bennett joins us in studio with more. Tessa, what are the most significant swaps Carney has made?
Manisa, many familiar faces will remain in their positions under Carney's leadership, including Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly and International Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc. But some shuffles were made, and his main leadership rival is taking a new spot.
Canada's new government is changing how we work so we can deliver better results faster to all Canadians. We have new ministers with new ideas, ready to respond to new threats and to seize new opportunities.
While former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau made the resignation he first announced in January official today, Liberal leader Mark Carney swore the oaths of office and allegiance and has presented to the Governor-General his new, much smaller cabinet.
Mr. Carney obviously wants to make a change and signal discontinuity between him and Trudeau. However, there's a limited number of time, and he wants to retain skills within his cabinet.
Carney, who is in the unusual position of becoming Prime Minister without holding a seat in Parliament, made quick work of shuffling cabinet members in and out with a focus on action as Canada faces questions about its sovereignty from President Donald Trump's administration.
That we will never, ever, in any way, shape, or form, be part of the United States. And what you will see from this government is focusing on building here at home, building with different partners abroad, and that will reinforce the point. It's good. We're doing it for our own reasons, to be clear.
The first member to be sworn into the new cabinet was Dominic LeBlanc, who will be maintaining his status as Minister of Trade and Intergovernmental Affairs. He had taken up former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland's post in the interim, but that has been reassigned. Francois-Philippe Champagne has been moved into the vacant finance role, leaving his prior role as Minister of Innovation, Science and Industry open for former Transport Minister Anita Anand. Freeland, who notably lost the Liberal leadership race to Carney by a significant margin, has been sworn in as the new Minister for Transport and Internal Trade.
Freeland not returning was a coin flip, I think, before 11. Nobody really knew what was going to happen. There was some rumors about effectively transportation, but getting the interprovincial trade, I think, is an important issue right now.
Another one of Carney's competitors, former House Leader Karina Gould, was left out of the new Liberal cabinet lineup entirely. In a post on X as the swearing-in ceremonies got underway, Gould reiterated her support for the government, saying in part, "I will continue to stand up for my constituents in Burlington and fight for a fairer, more inclusive, more prosperous Canada in Ottawa." Others, like Immigration Minister Mark Miller, were also left without a seat in the cabinet. Carney held his first cabinet meeting not long after his ministers were sworn in and says he'll have more to say in the coming days and weeks. While Carney did hint at an early election after being sworn in, there was no indication of when that might happen.
But I think if anybody's is imagining himself in Mr. Carney's shoes, riding or surfing on that momentum wave is kind of a good moment to call an election.
In his first move as Prime Minister, Carney and his cabinet have removed the consumer carbon tax, a policy that his opposition, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, had promised to axe.